Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things as we see them. In today's episode, the topic is why Toronto Raptors fans deserve more respect. So that's the topic I want to get into in today's video. But before we get into that, I want you guys to please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Also, be sure to check out our Dreamerspro podcast that we have linked in the description below. And be on the lookout for our Dreamerspro website, dreamerspro.com. That's coming soon. We're working on that. We're pretty excited about that. Where we're going to be, of course, posting more sports content, hopefully get one or two writers to start it up with. So it's something we are extremely excited about and we've been working towards. So I want you guys to please be on the lookout for that. But anyway, let me get into the topic here. And let me tell you where all of this came from, right? As you know, on our channel, we focus more on Clippers, Kawhi, Lakers, the big names, the big teams in the NBA and basically in America for basketball, at least. But in the past, we've made some videos about the Toronto Raptors. And we noticed that the reception that we always got from the Toronto Raptors viewers was very unique, right? These fans, or the fans of the Raptors, the type of, let me just say, love and appreciation that they give to some of our content is actually quite humbling, right? They seem to be very, very appreciative of us, in this case, making the effort to produce content around their team. And I think the reason some of them feel this way is because they feel like their team is underserved. Now, some people may say, hey, listen, Canada is a huge country, right? And it's a very big country. However, when you think about it in a general sense, how many American sports content creators are really covering the Toronto Raptors? I'm not talking about Raptors-centric channels. I'm talking about channels like us who are independent media companies, right, who are just trying to find our way in the whole sports media world that actually pays attention to them and not in a crux. We're not some people that, put Toronto Raptors in every title of their video, although they're talking about the Clippers, or they're talking about not that. Not like it's not a crux. Like, we're not just, trying to do that, but genuinely talking about that team. And what I've noticed is that Toronto Raptors fans, number one, are very loyal. They're very, very loyal to their team. Very loyal. No matter what, right? They're very loyal. They're not arrogant is another thing I've noticed about them. Even though that their team won the NBA title for the first time last season, they were very excited about it, but they weren't arrogant, like, oh yeah, we of course we're supposed to win. You never got any of that. You never got any of that. I also noticed that they're very, very appreciative of their stars. Not to say that other teams are not, but I'm focusing on the Raptors in this video because there's some people out there that always go, but what about, we're focusing on the Raptors here. They appreciate their stars a lot. For example, Kawhi Leonard, during his time with that team, they were ready to give this guy the country. The country. If you heard some of the things that they were willing to give, free house, you didn't have to pay when you went to a restaurant. What state you in America where you a multi-millionaire basketball player and they appreciate you in the state? And they say, we appreciate you so much that you don't even have to pay when you go. What state is that? I grew up in New York City. Ain't no restaurant in New York saying Stephon Marbury or one of these guys or Amari Stoudemire ain't got to pay for their food. I never heard nothing like that. I never heard nothing like that in LA, and we got a lot of LA supporters. We ain't never heard nothing like that. Oh, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for your house. And I never heard anything like that. I never did. So that's something I never, ever heard before. Every player that played for the Raptors that has left the Raptors spoke about how they loved the city. Right? Toronto. And it's a shame because I've never been there, but I definitely want to go visit it. If you listen to Charles Barkley, he said that's one of his favorite cities in the world. What is it about Toronto that makes it so great? And I have to go see for myself. It's one of these things where I think you have to experience for yourself. Another thing is, they're not bitter. If you watch the videos of relating to stars that left, their fans are never bitter about it. They're not like, screw that dude, he a traitor, and that. They're always like, we appreciate him. He did his best while he was with us. We wish him the best. We wish he was still here with us, but we still appreciate you. That's unique, right? A lot of other sports, you saw what Cleveland Cavalier fans were doing. They were burning LeBron James's jersey. And that's where he's from. The guy's from Ohio. And when he left to go to Miami, they were burning the man's jersey. The guy spent all that time there. And then when he left, it was like they found out he was butchering people in his basement. Like, it was crazy. I sincerely doubt that if LeBron James was from Canada and he played with the Toronto Raptors for the first 6, 7, 8 years of his career and he decided to go play with Miami, I sincerely doubt that Toronto Raptors fans would have been burning his jersey. I just really, really, really doubt that. They also believe in their team no matter what. For example, y'all remember Drake during the title run? Now, some people said he was obnoxious. Some people said he was, he was over the top. He was trash talking to the stars. But in reality, Drake was just an avid fan. And I think, now obviously he's a rapper, so he has to be a little bit more braggadocious. He has to be a little bit more in your face. It's a little bit more flamboyant in his case, like trash talking, because I don't see any of that, right? I don't see them trash talking in comments and all of that. But these guys are very passionate about their team. Kind of like a Spike Lee in the New York Knicks. I mean, they're really passionate about their team. They really, really support their team, like really. And when the Raptors won their title, I think a lot of people are not understanding are not seeming to grasp the fact that when the Toronto Raptors won the championship, it was the first title for that country. It's not like when the Lakers won the title or when the Miami Heat won the title. That's just a state, right? There are other places in America where people don't give a damn. Like, oh, if you like the team, yeah, people don't give a damn. Like, really, most people don't give a damn. But when they won it's for the country, for the entire country, and it's a completely different thing. It's almost like soccer, right? Soccer, when your national team is going out there to play, the national team. So whenever the team for the country does well, the whole country celebrates. It's not like, it's a specific state or something like that. And I think it's something very unique. And hey, listen, I think they deserve a winning team because these fans really, really support their team. If you read some of the comments that they leave on some of our videos, they're very, 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 very humbling. And it puts all of the work that we do in perspective. Like, hey, listen, some people out there truly appreciate it. Right? Some people, it's not about the video that got 10,000 views or 100,000 views and people just stumble upon. Nobody really gives a damn. Some people are passively commenting on it and they don't really give a damn. It's just that your channel is big and you publish a video and it gets views, and that's really what it is. It doesn't really necessarily mean that it's connecting with people or anything. But these guys really, 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 they're very unique, right? And I'm not pandering to them. It's just that somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to say it that's not from Toronto, from Canada, or whatever it is. So that's what I thought, and Marco and I thought it's good to just make a video about them. So I don't even know what I should say, but if you're a Toronto Raptors fan, let us know what you think about it. If you're a casual NBA fan, basketball fan, let us know what you think about it. I know we got a lot of fans that that support the Clippers and LA fans. So it'll be interesting to hear what some of you guys think as well. Being from the States, but with all of us being one part of the NBA community and the sports community. So whatever you guys think, please leave it in the comment section. Once again, this is Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked the video already, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And once again, thank you guys for your attention, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.